Hello, everyone. You're just waiting for a few minutes
Can I
for
admit
Arun
everyone
ma'am
inside, ma'am?
to enter. Yes, please.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
How come you see you अपने स्पेल भी किस
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this session. How are you all? Can you all show a thumbs up? Are you all great? Good. Shamruddhi, are you able to hear me? Good. Advik, Dilvin, Shlok. Beautiful. So, what are we going to do? Are you all preparing well for the international level examination? I'm quite excited to know how your preparation is. How is it going on? Going on well? Good evening. Yes. Yes. So Sachin says he's preparing well. How about others? Can you all go to the chat box and then type how your preparation is going? Very tense to practice. Okay. The other day itself, I told you there is nothing there to get tense because already you have performed very well. 70% of the marks are going to come only from level 1, 2, and 3. You already did well inter school, state, and national. There are only three more rounds. What is there to get tense? 100 more words with meanings, but those words you already know for the past 7 months. 100 out of 100. Awesome, Tiwari. Good. Good. Then it's okay. So what we need to see is maybe we can have a glimpse on. You all have asked a lot of questions, and Arul Mori ma'am is just joining us in few minutes to answer all your questions. You're studying well, ma'am. I'm not even prepared anything. No need to prepare much. Don't worry. You'll do well. Already you've written three examinations, and many of you have written two mock examinations also. What is there to prepare more? And already you are studying so much with all your intelligence you can do. You are currently preparing. Very good. Keep all your notebooks with you, Abhinavya, all your level books. So good, fabulous. Your preparation is, Vaibhavi. That's wonderful. Very happy. So, what shall we do? You all have some questions on GK, and some of you were talking about pragmatics. How am I to prepare for pragmatics? Some of you are worried about synonyms and antonyms, and many of you are not worried about anything. You're just worried about participating in the debate, participating in more express talks, video talks. Yes, after international level exam, in between the other examination, in between before you get the results also, we'll have some sessions. Annual exams are going on. Yeah, I understand. That's why this very poor attendance also. I understand. We value that. So as you are prepared for quarterly, half early examinations, you also here prepared for inter-school, state, and national examination. And now here comes international level examination. All of you are going to get medals. Only what level medals it's going to be, that we need to see what kind of assessment it is. Are you going to be a merit student or merit plus or achievement or accomplishment, or are you going to be a topper? Everything is fine as long as we have learned it well, and then we know how to apply it. That is the wonderful thing. And just go to the chat box, and yeah, you get medals for all the categories. Yes, Bhavya. And just go to the chat box and type for me, how many of you are thorough with all the spellings of all the words? Spellings of all the words. Can you all type I? Spellings of all the words. Yes, super duper. I've done it. You just type I. That's nice. That's why you're getting 20 marks, isn't it? 20 marks you're getting in that. 10 words into 2 marks. already 20 marks, right? You are half the way for the first level medal merit, isn't it? And then comes meanings, right? You're getting again 10 marks for the meanings. So those, whoever is clear with all the words and meanings, you can just type the percentage of it. 100%, 80%, 70, 60. Can you type percentage? Like, I know all 1000. Yeah, mock tests. Yes, mock tests are there. It's going on. They will tell you just 2 days, 3 days before the examinations. When is the mock test? It's going on continuously. And for different schools at different time. Good. 90%, 100%, 99%. Wow. 50%. Okay, you need to prepare a bit more. 99, Tifania. That's really very great. Wow, 99%. Okay, when is the mock test? Depending upon the school. Someone is typing 100,000, 60%, you're only 100%. Good. So that's nice. So you already scored almost 30% of marks in that. Now, tell me, how many of you have gone through all 3 new rounds? Synonyms and antonyms, pragmatics, the reason book, what you have got. Just type me. Just if you have gone through it, have just gone through it, right? If you have the international book, now you please take it in your hand and then go to the pragmatics page, pragmatic section. No, so that section you please go, and then let's see how to work on that. Based on the content available there, you can ask some questions shortly. Arul ma'am is also there. She is the one who has prepared that round, so she can answer you. So you have many orders in which you can arrange the sentences, like chronology, flash forward, flashback, many orders in which every you have more than 60 different orders we have dealt in all the classes altogether. So depending upon the grade in which you are, we have defined all these things. So okay, if you have not got the book, it's okay. So maybe probably you can go and see the ebook which is available, because in 3 working days we give the ebooks. In case if you have not got that also, don't worry, go to national level, prepare one of the thing which you have not prepared well. Maybe the second 300. Yeah, you are very thorough, Yarani. Very good. That's nice to hear. Okay. How many of you, now for this answer, for this, again, I want only percentage. How many of you are able to see the phonetic symbol and then you're able to pronounce the word correctly? You're very confident about it. Percentage. What percentage of the words you're very confident? Like by seeing the phonetic symbol, not just generally by seeing the spellings, by seeing the phonetic symbols, how many of you are confident and what percentage are you confident? 90%, 95. Very good. Okay, I also want to know whether you are able to see the stress marks. With that also you are able to understand. And good, 89. What is that? 89. 99, 70, 98. That's beautiful. Wow, that's an achievement. That's what. See, recently we have received some talks from you. Like, can you all type your name if you have already submitted some talks, express talks in the video format? If you have already given that, can you? Is there any glitch? Are you able to hear it well? Sonika, can you give thumbs up? Awesome. Okay, very good. Now, tell me, give me your names. Give me your names. Whoever is, like, if you have submitted your video talks, just type your names and then post. Very good. So, yeah, we have given it to people who are in other countries, who are conducting this project. And yeah, some of the videos are very good, they said, but some they are not able to understand because our pronunciation is not matching with their well known or common, the way in which a word is supposed to be pronounced, no, so they are not familiar with our way of pronouncing some of the words. So the best thing is we all need to no, you can, even if you have your parents are having an AI tool, what you can do is whatever paragraph you are going to speak in the video talk, you can post it in the AI, maybe Chat GPT or any other thing. So any other AI tool, you can post it and ask for phonetic symbols for all the words. So it can give the phonetic transcription to you. Then you can read once with the phonetic transcription, the talk what you're going to give. So after that, you start speaking, your pronunciation will be very good so that all people can understand you very well. Otherwise, now anyway, we are going to go with typed transcription. Okay, I guess Arul ma'am is ready. All right. So shall we invite? 3, 2, 1. Arul ma'am.
Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all. How are you doing? Happy to meet you all. A new week, and as promised, I'm going to have a short quiz to begin the session with. And after that, I've collected all of the questions that you have submitted for all the 15 rounds. You know, we sent you a link to submit the questions for all of the 15 rounds. Many of you have sent your queries, so we're going to see that after we complete a short quiz. There is a problem with my computer, so this is the way I'm going to show you the questions. Are you able to see my screen now? Yes. Okay. Good evening, dears. So I'm going to show you the questions one by one. So we have done this before, remember? Dingbats, right? So it can be like a picture puzzle or just letters in it, and that will be a well-known word or a phrase. You're going to guess what is it. Now, can you guess what is this? I'm happy that you remember. Can you guess what this is? Very good. Jack, but not Bix. This is Jack box. Can you connect it? It is a phrase. Jack in the box. Jack in the box. You know what's a Jack in the box, right? Yes. You open the box, see this toy springs up, no? That's Jack in the box. Very good. Let's see, what is this? This is also a phrase. Who is going to guess this first? Let's see. So this is more like an advice. Somebody says, don't cool anger, don't look angry, but think. There is a word inside another word, just like Jack in the Box. But why is it in reverse? Think. Not cooker. Don't get anger, cool down. Okay, that's a very good advice, but that's not the answer to this question. Ah, good job, Samruddhi, but reverse is not the right answer. Think. That's the only word that is wrong. Don't look anger. No, don't anger look. No, don't look. Not reverse, but back. Don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. Meaning when you're mulling about things, when you're upset or angry with something, it's like saying, don't be upset. Don't look at something with that emotion. Don't think back in anger. Correct. Don't look back in anger. Now, who is going to tell me what is this? You know this. It is a not, yeah, very good. Century. So this is a phrase. You say this when you have not seen somebody in a very long time. You're meeting somebody after a long time. You say this. What phrase do you say? This is in fact a borrowed phrase. It is not grammatically correct. There is no verb in this phrase. Very good. Bhavya is the first one to answer correctly. Long time no see. So century, 100 years. That is a long time, right? But there is no see here. No, so the answer, like Bhavya said, is long time no see. Long time no see. Good job, Bhavya. And what is this? Don't fill in the blanks. Don't tell me the word with the missing letters filled. What can this be? Who is guessing? Not operator. No, 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 not operator. Okay, this is a kind of a surgery which is not very traumatic, which is not giving the patient a lot of discomforts. So what can it be? Think what are the missing letters here? Okay. And then you will get what kind of an operation is this? This is just a, so when a doctor does a surgery, that will not be a lot of, that will not give a lot of difficulty to the patient. They say, oh, it's just a dash procedure. Don't worry. What can it be? Very good. The missing letters add up to pain, but that letters are not here. Therefore, it must be painless. Good job, Vaishnavi. So, no, Vaibhavi. So, what will be the full phrase here? It's a painless operation. Operation is here, but there is no PAIN. Therefore, the answer is painless operation. Did you guess it? Okay. What is this? Very good. Price. But why are those letters going up? What can that mean? Very good. Overpriced. It's not over really. It's kind of going up. So therefore, very good. Rise in the price of rice. So I want to appreciate Swanik, Leah, not priceless. It's rise in the price, no? Very good. Price of rice is rising. Good job, Nidhi. So I think this is easy. Let's see who's saying first. This is super easy. Who knows what's the answer to this? No, there is a number inside. Why should that number be there? Then what is this? No, not for language. No, think, 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 think. Not so difficult. Remember Jack in the Box? Something like that. Keep saying in your head and you will get the answer. Not language for life, though that's Pelvi's motto. Think. Not fourth. Ah, I got the answer from Delina. Good job, Delina Biswas. The answer is foreign language. Foreign language. Therefore, foreign language. Good, no? Good job, Delina. Okay, I think this is a character. Some of you might have watched the movie. Do you know what's the name of this doctor? Easy. What doctor? Very good. You know, the first one to answer correctly is not Doctor Strange. How is this Doctor Strange? You answering this is very strange. The answer is, who said the correct answer first? Samruddhi. Very good. Who else? Delina again, and Leah, and Pinak. Very good. Not Dodo. Mrudul corrects. Bhavya corrects. Samuel corrects. Lashrita corrects. Diksha corrects. I'm getting a lot of right answers now. Swanik, I think I've said name again. Right, the answer is Dr. Dolittle. All right. I think this can be the last question. What is this? What is this? The previous one is Dr. Dolittle. What's the answer to this one? It's not, again, very difficult. It's super easy. Very good. Very good. Connected? No. So I've got answers from many students, correct answers already. Good job. Oh, keep answering. Keep going. Right. So Avyukt is the first one to answer correctly. Then Nidhi and Samruddhi. If there is no in, then I'm not saying it. It's not deep thought, no. It's deep in thoughts. Deep in thought. Very good. Samuel, correct. Sansha, correct. Anagha, correct. Divit, correct. Not inside, in. Bhavya, it's in, not inside. Very good, Priyansh. I think with this, we will stop this one. And now we're going to look at the questions that you asked us because that's very important from the examination point of view. So I'm going to change my PPT to the other PPT that's waiting for you. So I want to thank Mr. Farooq for helping me collate all of your questions, and he has put it like this in this PPT. I'm not able to share. I'm coming from my computer, sorry, mobile phone. So this is my computer, and these are the questions, and this is organized round-wise. Yes, so let's try to answer them one by one. How do the read-only pages come in the exam? So these questions first, okay, these questions are for round number 2 word analysis. You saw that 10% of the questions can be asked from the read-only pages. I'll tell you how this will be. In the read-only pages, you will have in the last column, the examples column, right? So of the words that you see in the example column, not every word will be used in the exercise. No, but for the exam, we might choose some questions that are not from your exercise. About 80% of the questions will be from the exercises, but we will choose some words from the examples column based on the root word that we've given you. But these words might not be there in your exercise. You understand now? This is how we'll be using. And you will anyway have another session on level 4 blueprint. And for every round, I would have explained how you should be preparing. So don't worry. How will it come in the international level exam? Like I just said. Is that clear? Are you able to understand? Have I answered your question? Yes? The read-only pages are your study contents here. Before your exercises, there will be 3 pages where you will find the list of root words that we are teaching you for the current year. So based on that content, we will have 2 questions for your international level. Yes. These questions are based on general knowledge round. These are the questions that you have asked us. Can we see previous level attempted question papers for reference? Okay. We have given you the sample question paper for every level at the back of your book. In the preparatory book, you will find a sample question paper. Besides that, you will get a mock link to your exam, but that might not be from your grade. So every year we keep changing, but the format is what you will find at the back of your book. So if you want to attempt a question paper as such, then try to work out your sample paper and also try to work out the mock exams link paper. If it is your grade, then that would be great. Otherwise, try to still work it out, no? And then you will understand how the platform works and if you're able to complete the exam within the allocated time. Okay. Are questions asked from book only or not? Okay, from the book, as you see in your exercises, about 60% of the questions will be there for GK. And some questions will be based. You're not able to hear me clearly? Is my voice not audible? Can somebody confirm from the tech team? You will be given the
Clear,
link to
ma'am.
the mock exam at least a week or 3 or 4 days before your exam dates. It's clear. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right. It's kind of low. Okay, I'll be even more louder. If it's still not clear, you can let me know. Okay. For general knowledge, like I said, 60% of the questions will be based on the exercises, like how it is given in the exercise. But we will have 2 questions for GK and 1 or 2 questions on literary devices based on what's there in your book. For example, if the question is like, who is the author of 101 Dalmatians? Who is the author of 101 Dalmatians? Can you type? Let me see if anybody is able to answer. Very good. Dodie Smith. Who answered first? Divit answered. Very good. Good job. So what we will have is we will not ask you very tiny, minuscule details from the book, but we just want to know if you have read the book or even read about the book. So we might ask you questions like, who is the antagonist, the villain in the book? Who is the antagonist in 101 Dalmatians? Any idea? Very good. Nitya. Oh, I was wondering why Nitya hasn't answered so far. Good job, Nitya. You joined late. Okay, you always answer. Not Rosie Smith. Dodie Smith is the author. The antagonist is like how Nitya said and Swarali said. The antagonist is Cruella de Vil, right? So we will ask you questions like this. Not all, but some, like 1 or 2 questions in your GK will be like this. Based on the question, based on the book that we have mentioned, not always like not all the questions will be direct, like how it's there in the book. And for literary devices also, we might ask you some examples based on the content that we have given you. For example, if your literary device is a simile, we might ask you some example that might not be in the book, like dance like a peacock, if that is there in your book. Another example can be fought like a lion. So you should be able to understand looking at the literary device, oh, this is a simile. So like that, we might have some questions that may not be directly from your book. That's for GK. Exam time is 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's correct. How will the questions come? Like I just told you now. And you will be asked to write the answers. Okay. The list of books, we don't have a separate list of books. All of the books that are mentioned in your GK question, in your GK round, only those. Okay. The author's name of 101 Dalmatians, you're asking Yarini, that is Dodie Smith. That is just an example question. We just want you to know about the books that are mentioned in your GK round, in your round number 5. Now, phonetics. It is confusing when there are similar looking phonetics, and in the exam, it's confusing to recognize the correct one. Okay, there are some phonetic symbols, especially vowels, symbols that might look similar, but with practice, only with practice, you will be able to correctly identify and connect the sound with the symbol. So what I can give you a clue for you to do this would be to look at only the phonetic transcription and not the word. Okay, try to look at the phonetic transcription and try to guess the word. That way it will be easier for you. And close the words completely. Try to crack it with the help of the phonetic symbols that you're already very clear with. Okay. International level will be an online exam on the TCS IN platform. We will be sending you the address to this center that is close to your residential address. Okay, you will be getting that from us. My kid is not so familiar with typing. How will he manage the international exam? So if your kid, parents, if you're listening to this, for grade 1 and 2, they will be only required to choose the correct answer. So only from grade 3 onwards, we ask them to type the answer, or only for grade 1 and 2, it will be very easy. They'll have to drag and drop, they'll have to choose. That'll be so simple. Okay, and for grades, for some kids, for some regions, for rural regions especially, I think there is also a provision where kids will be doing a paper and pencil exam. Okay, now there is no hall ticket. You will be getting an official communication from us to your registered email address and your SMS to your mobile. All right. So crossword, yes, you have to understand and remember all the words that you're learning in the round. And the best method to complete the crossword is to type and cross-check. So especially the words that overlap, the across and down words, if the letters match, then you must be correct. The easiest, quickest way to do this is to write the type the words that you are very confident that they are the answers, and then come to the answers questions that you are not very confident about. And if the overlapping letters are correct, then that will give you an assurance that you're doing it the right way. And the picture will be bigger. Don't worry, in the TCSIN platform, you can click on the picture and it will zoom to your full screen. Okay, so the picture will be very clear and visible for your international level exam. So don't worry about it. Yes, you will be required to form words for word weaving and also find that word that has all of the letters, like how you have in your exercise, just like how you have in your book, right? And for the tie paper, maybe you might be required to write as many words as possible, but for the main exam, as required, only 4. Okay. Difficult to weave the right words without options as synonyms come to mind, and we lose marks for not writing the exact word. Okay, see, that's why we have given it in a circle for you to try different combinations of letters, and also the picture is also there as a clue. So with the help of the picture, I think you should be able to identify and try to, we'll not be giving you very new words from the exercise. We'll be taking questions, so it should not be that difficult. So don't worry. Compound words and kinds and types of words. You said it's very hard. I wondered who said this. I also have the Excel sheet with me. See, this is the round where you will know many different kinds of words that are there in the English language. So whatever you're learning, approach this with curiosity and think, okay, this is how this word has come to the English language. Oh, this category is what this word belongs to. Then it will not be so difficult. Don't try to mug it up. Okay, try to understand. And synonyms and antonyms. Some of you have said you've not received your level 4 books yet. I'm so sorry about that. If you can shoot an email and mentioning your school's name, we'll check as to what has caused the delay, and we'll rectify that. And we can also check with the book. Maybe your school must have received and you have not received from the school. Please do check. And for synonyms and antonyms, whatever is there in your book, 60 words. If you have 60 words, only 60 words. The next set of edition has 150 words. That's for the upcoming year, not for this year. Idioms, phrases, and proverbs. I'm not understanding the topic. And another thing, I cannot attend the class because of an exam tomorrow, and I'm having a final exam. It ends on 15th March. 16th March, we have the international level exam. Okay. Please send an email to us. For very few students for whom the annual exams clash with the international level exams, there is an alternative date, but we have to understand that your school has your final exam on the exam date. If that is the case, we are accommodating a date change. I have not received the level 4 book yet. Okay, same question. Please do contact your school and also send an email. We'll also cross check from our end. The answers for idioms is indirect answers. The answers for phrases are direct, but confusing. See, the idioms round, they are based on different themes, right? And idioms are not directly understandable. Idioms have a deeper, figurative, metaphorical meaning. So definitely the answers will not be like the sum of the words that are there in the idiom. But for phrases, you can just see ups and downs mean ups and downs. It's not that difficult. Ins and outs of something, ups and downs of life. So phrases are direct phrases. They are not very difficult to understand. But idioms are like that, and that is why we are learning all this, no? Okay. And for the exam also, like how it is, the same format, it's there in your book. It will also be repeated for the exam. Okay, for presenting an argument, one of you have said that you don't understand the format, even if I have read the first page of the Roundtable. Okay, for presenting an argument, you don't have to worry. I've already explained this to you. Like, okay, let me look at your faces. It's been a long time. Why do I show this? Let me Yes. So for presenting an argument, think of this like a jumbled paragraph, right? And you have 10 sentences in the paragraph, and you're going to put these 10 sentences in the correct order. That's it. Like you have had jumbled words, like you did jumbled sentence in the form the correct sentence round in round number 7. Round number 15 has jumbled paragraphs. So every exercise, totally 6 exercise, every exercise has 10 sentences, and you're going to check reading the 10 sentences. Okay, so this is the opening line. You're going to say, think which sentence of all the 10 sentences is more like the introductory line to that passage. That is where you will start, and you are going to keep working out one by one, reading one by one every sentence there, and you're going to put all of those sentences in the correct order. And the order that is right now there in your book will not be repeated for the exam. We will jumble up the sentences once again, and for the exam, a different order will be there, not like how it is there in your book. We will choose only one exercise, like how we will do for reading comprehension. One exercise will be chosen, right? Similarly, we will choose one presenting an argument exercise. Can be climatic order, can be chronological order, analytical writing, or whatever. You have only 6 different kinds of exercises. We will choose one, we will jumble up. You're going to work it out like how you do. So don't memorize the order that's there in the book. Okay. And will the same question as referred in the book be asked? No. For the presenting an argument, these are not illustrative questions. So for if you have seen maybe deductive reasoning about volcanoes, are they only destructive, or volcanoes doing anything, any contributing? Do they have any positive impact in the environment? Yes, that is an analytical writing. So for you, we will not give you a different kind of deductive reasoning. So everything will be the same, but the order will be changed. That's it. Yes, as it is in your level 4 book. From the same exercises, but in the different order. That's it. Okay. So this is how the question will be asked. One will be chosen of the 6. Okay. So argument, like I've already spoken to you, argument needn't necessarily mean fighting. So it can also be about how do we put our points across. So how do we organize our thought process, and how best can any communication be delivered. So that is the second meaning of the word argument. So that is what we mean here, presenting an argument. So if it is a persuasive, how best to organize points. If it is a narrative paragraph, how the opening line should be like a hook. So the listeners don't lose their interest. They want to hear more from you about something that happened. So that is the narrative paragraph. So every communication has a goal, and how best we can deliver the message. So that is what you learn in presenting an argument. And that is how you will also improve. You will become a master of communication. With that, I have come to the end of your questions. I hope I have cleared all of your doubts. And there will be a video that will be coming to you for blueprint. So don't worry, for every round I would have explained how should you approach, how should you prepare, how will it be asked, the snapshots I would have explained for you to prepare for the level 4 exam. So you are going to get a mock exams link. You're also going to get this video, watch the video, and then do the mock link, the mock exam with the help of the link, and then you come for the exam. Okay. Okay. You must have received the book yet. If you've not, I'm very sorry about that. Please do contact customer care. You have the customer care email, contact us international.com. Also, school coordinator. I'm sure the school has received. If not, 1 second. Okay, I was just told, see, registrations have opened for a few schools only recently. And different schools have different registration timelines. And some schools also have a different date for exam in some regions. So if you have not received, maybe your exam is scheduled for a later date. Okay. For majority of your students, for majority of schools who have started the registration earlier, so the exam for them is falling on March 16th. And yes, you don't have to type the meanings as usual. Meanings round, what do? You always match. The format has not changed. So for every round, how is the format? How should you prepare? And with the snapshot, there is a video that's going to come to you and you can understand. Despite watching that video, if you still have doubts, then we'll have another session after you watch that video. Okay. I'll make that video's link available to you in 1 or 2 days time in the community, in the WhatsApp community. Please do download the link and watch this video, and let's have another session based on this level 4 exam after you have watched that video. I told you, right? So for schools of different regions, the dates might be uh, different. I told you March 16th is for some schools and it's a different date for students of some other schools and some other regions. Okay. Yes, they are. Yes, I understand, Swadali. Okay. I'm lagging a little. Okay. Thing is, with this, I've actually come to the end of today's session. If you have any more doubts, the link is still open. You can still submit your queries, but I hope you have watched all of the videos that we have sent to you, bootcamp videos for your round based on the content that is there in your book, based on the exercises that you have in your rounds 13, 14, and 15. Please do watch the videos and then ask your questions. Okay. So that content query form. Who is here with me today? Vidya ma'am, are you here?
Vinod, ma'am.
Correct. DK ma'am is also sitting with me. Your guess is correct because I think you have observed that the background is the same. Correct. And we are actually sitting out in a different place, and that's why we are struggling with the phone and not the computer. That's not working here currently. But we'll meet you soon once again properly, and we'll have another session on a great topic. So your promise is that you will watch all of the bootcamp videos that we have sent to you. And my promise is that I will bring to you the level 4 blueprint video on how you should prepare for all of the rounds. So in 5 counts, we are going to end today's session. You know who is going to give the countdown? As usual, DK ma'am. Ready? Are you all ready? Okay.
Okay, let's both of us give it.
Okay.
Yeah.
5,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2. I'm not seeing them doing. Samruddhi, Atrika, 2.